There are two major things about video production that instantly tells me where you are as a video content creator. Two things. One is audio. If your audio is bad, that's the number one thing. Number two is color. Today we're going to get into why. Stay tuned.
FlashFilm Media presents What You Need to Know.
What's going on, guys? My name is Ty Turner, creative director here at FlashFilm Media and a former Army combat photographer. And today I want to talk to you about something that screams amateur video to me. Screams amateur video. And it probably does to you. It's one of those things where you can't really explain why, but if I put up two pieces of video next to each other, you can definitely tell which one is pro and which one is amateur, and that's color. That's the importance of color correction and then color grading. A lot of people take images straight out of their camera, they throw it up, and that's that. They don't offer any color correction or color grading, and even the untrained eye can look at a video that hasn't been color corrected and it's just something is amateur about it. I don't know, I just can't put my finger on it, but it's just not as good as other videos I've seen, and that's color grading. You have to learn how to color grade, at least color correct. You don't got to get fancy with it. You don't got to get perfect with it. You need to know how to correct your footage. Your camera is guessing as best as it can to get the information. You have to go in and correct it in post. That's why cameras that capture a lot of data are extremely important, because it allows you to change a lot in post, and high-end filmmakers need that data because they know they're going to change a lot. Taking footage directly out of your camera, it's okay for documentaries, it's okay under certain circumstances. However, it's not okay for cinema. That's why cinema looks so much better than traditional video, and I can spot an amateur a mile away. Like I said, off two things, audio and then color. So learn how to color correct your footage. Learn how to make sure that your whites are white, your darks are where they need to be, your highlights are not clipping, and you know how to work on an image to make sure that visually it's correct. You gotta learn how to read meters, you gotta learn how to read scopes, you gotta learn how to read your RGB parade. You have to learn how to make sure that your footage is what's called legal. And you know, there's tons of tutorials online that show you how to do that. I'll post a link to a few that I like in the description, but that is something alone that you have, available right now that can increase your production value and help you book more clients because you got more of a professional look to the videos. When I see images that people shot on red, it's not great because it's shot on a red. It's great because they have an understanding of how to color correct that footage. Normally, if you're spending that amount of money and you're shooting in red raw, you have to bring it in and you have to do some tweaking to the image to get it the way you want. And you're not gonna spend 15, 16,000 or 100,000 on the camera if you don't have an understanding of what you're getting. And what you're getting is a device that can capture a whole lot of data so that you can tweak it in post to get the image that you want. So that's one really important thing that I see a lot of filmmakers skip on. They don't touch it. They edit it and put it together and add effects and they just upload it. And instantly I'm looking at orange shots or blue shots. I'm looking at lack of white balancing. I'm looking at things that are just not right when it comes to color correction. Once you start color correcting video, it's going to be hard not to. It's a drug when it comes to creating content. Once you start to tweak your colors and getting them right and pulling out skin tones and working with color, it's hard to put out any type of video that hasn't at least been color corrected. Once you correct the color and get things like you want, make sure your shots are all even and together, then you can start going into color grading and adding a look and feel to your image. But at least color correct it, at least make it legal. then learn how to be creative with it. Learn how to tell your story with images. Learn the difference between being in a warm environment or a cold environment. Learn the difference of tints and different LUTs. I see people slapping LUTs on uncolor corrected stuff, and it just backfires badly. When I see LUTs on crap, it's kind of like spraying perfume on something that stinks, and you can instantly say, what is going on with that? It's bad. It's really bad, but that's something to think about. You may not know about it, and that's fine. That's something to take in consideration as a content creator. Color alone will help you stand out from the crowd. It'll help you book more clients. It'll help whatever camera you look way better than whatever other camera your competitor may have. And a lot of things don't come down to your gear. You can shoot. Listen, I can probably get away with shooting most of our jobs on an iPhone. And if the client didn't look, they wouldn't know, because I understand how to get the most out of that iPhone. So it's something that can really help you step your game up and look really expensive. That's the best way I can put it. If any information I shared with you today is of value, if you learned something, click that subscribe button, click that share button, click that thumbs up, and leave me some comments. Let's talk. I go into a lot of detail about why color is important and other things you can do to increase the value of your brand in our advanced courses on FlashFilm Academy. Feel free to go to the website, sign up for our email list. We give out free courses all the time. And I'm gonna ask you guys again, what I just asked you is to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next video.